if you use a melee weapon, then every time they fight you, not only does it damage you, it also damages your clothes, so you get less armor from them, and eventually they give you less insulation. And if you take off an item that's ruined, you can't put it back on. Okay, so sometimes if you can trick one into going into a house and you can lock it in a house, that's quite a safe way of dealing with them. Otherwise, if you can get into a house that's got the right sort of windows and you've got a long reach melee weapon, you can fight them by reaching through the window, and you can sort of take them out and keep yourself safe without damaging your clothes. If there's a lot in an area, you want to kind of clear an area, then if you find a house that's got nice big windows and then you shoot one with your gun, that'll attract all the other ones over, and you can just take them out through the window with like a long melee weapon.
Anyway,
yeah.
I think we wanted off for the
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're gonna have dinner in a second. I just want to find out what the name of this town I'm in.
I swear it's the one with the church near to the medical centre, right?
Yeah.
And there's a police station down the road.
Yeah, I haven't been to the police station yet, although I should do really. Check if there's anything worth having there.
I swear it's Gorka. Look at Gorka.
No, Gorka's that little one with like the bridge and the water thing, and the bridge over water.
What?
Isn't it?
I don't know what you mean. There's no bridges and water at Gorka.
It might be Gorka.
Look at. I'm going just
looking for Gorka now.
I put it on. Marked it Gorka.
It'll be the Chernarus map that we're on. Basically, the Chernarus map was like the original one. The Livonia map's got kind of like secret bunkers and areas where you need flashlights, otherwise it's pitch black and you can't see anything. But it's a slightly smaller map, and the Sarkol map is like really wintry and snowy, so it's really hard to get fresh food. Yeah. It's really hard to get food, getting fresh food, keeping warm. It's like an ultra hardcore, super difficult map. But we haven't played that yet. We haven't even tried Livonia yet. No, we should try Livonia sometime. Yeah. But I feel like we're still learning our way around Chernarus.
Yeah, I haven't explored everything.
Ah, yes, I'm at the police station.
If it's not Gorka, I don't know what it is. It seems just to be Gorka.
You? Did you just run in?
I'm nowhere near you.
Oh, somebody's.
It's definitely not me.
Somebody's just ran in here, but they're not trying to kill me, which is nice. But I haven't got a weapon in my hand, so.
Be wary about them.
He just tried to shoot me. Damn. Just tried to shoot me. He's missed though.
Use your shotgun if you got one. Have you got ammo? Trying to get out of the same building as them. Have you got ammo?
I've got a rifle with one shot in it.
Yeah, save it for just the right moment, if that's even possible. I don't know how
I could see a pistol on that table. What is it? Oh, it's an M-lock.
I'm not terribly far. But I haven't got any water. I can still do getting the water bowl. I'm not terribly close. I did hear shooting nearby.
Oh,
Guys, I wonder if that's shooting it.
There's a single bullet in this hemlock. I feel like he's waiting to the other side of this door, but he could go around trying to shoot through the window as well.
Yeah, just I think wait it out. If you know they can't shoot through the window. and stick close to the window. Rather than do it down the floor, because then you can't get a good shot at them when they come through. And they can get a good shot on you. Just stick close to the window. Get out as soon as you can.
No, I'm
And
going to
get
go
into another
upstairs.
house. Get to the top floor if you go upstairs.
I think he's still in here somewhere. I think he's got a lot of ammo, I feel like. In fact, I don't think he's been here because I've just got a scorpion. I'm going with this. I wonder if he's ran off. I'm going to take that ammo instead because it's actually better condition. Has he got a mag? No mag, no ammo. I reckon it's probably on the roof somewhere. Ooh, an M-lock mag. Great. Fantastic. I can actually find now.
If you can, just survive more than fighting, you know. Wow, I'm finding so many short sporters around here.
Yeah, you should be able to. Is it giving you the option to interact with it? Yeah, but yeah, so if you put it down somewhere, then you can go up to it and open it. Oh, I'm on the roof. It's not here though.
Yeah, they should probably log off soon anyway.
Yeah.
Watch out for where they are. Maybe get to a safer spot out of town, ideally. Maybe down at the outskirts.
Hang on, let me just. I was going to keep that stick actually. I'm going to make it into a fishing rod in a bit. So I've got this little guy keeping that I don't need. I need to use that. That feels some space. Yeah, that's quite useful. That probably means a player's been there because it's the sort of thing players tend to make.
What have you got? You found a fishing rod?
That's my improvised fishing rod.
What's it you found?
Hang on a sec. Yeah, there's probably a player's been there recently. Sometimes, but not always. Yes, I've got a mag for my submachine gun now. In fact, I've got 2 mags for it. That's handy. I can see that player. He's at the back door of the station. No, what do I do? There's no ladder. There's no ladder.
There's no ladder off the roof, no.
No. Oh, bloody hell, he's got a really good gun and just took me out.
Oh, you dead now?
Yes.
Definitely not unconscious.
No, he had like a fully automatic assault rifle. They just completely sprayed.
Okay, hopefully you respawn in like Berezino or something, and then it's actually.
Yeah, you need 2 stacks of 6 rags to make a rope. I should have probably used the BK-18 instead.
What were you using?
Scorpion.
I know when you respawn. Oh, you're at like Solnichi or something. Is that Solnichi? Go a bit closer.
You mean the Isovive map? No, you have to know where you are and put like markers down.
By the way, Dad, you're at Solnichi in the industrial zone.
Yeah, probably.
Just follow the core. Follow the coast along the north side, and we should be able to meet up at Berezino.
Yeah, you generally don't want to use knives as weapons because every time you use anything, it wears it out a bit. And they're really useful tools. They're really important to do lots of things.
If you've got 2 blades, then use one of them.
Bad, but if you've only got one and it's badly damaged, it means you've only got so many uses left in it. So you really want to save that for something important, like making a fishing hook or quartering a chicken or a fish.
Opening a can.
Opening the can, yeah. You have to put it down on the ground, then have something like sharp that you can open it with. Which is so many things. I mean, you can use a can opener, a knife, crowbar, an axe. Yeah, I imagine it's quite awkward in real life to open a can with a crowbar, but apparently it's possible. Some cans have a ring pull on them, so you don't need a tool to open them, but what's that? The trick is, if you find unknown kind of food, eat like a tiny bit at a time. Don't just wolf it all down. A lot of times it'll be okay, but yeah, if you sort of start eating a little bit and then you sort of, it makes you ill, just chuck it. But it's usually okay. Most of the time it's fine, but you have to eat it slowly. If you find a tin of dog food, you can actually eat that as well. It's
Dog food, cat food.
yeah, not particularly appetizing, but there you go. Yeah, you can eat cat food as well. Again, I wouldn't recommend it in real life, but I think I'm actually in Gorka now.
Gorka?
No, maybe not. I'm in the one I was
Where
on
did
about.
You're in. I don't even know if it's a proper town.
Power generator. It's if you want to set up a base and you want to use electricity and light, so you need like cable reels and floodlights and things like that. It's probably not going to be very useful to you unless you've got a vehicle to carry it around because it's really big and heavy.
Oh, you're not far from where you put your shelter and your stash.
Am I not?
No.
I think so.
You can get there quite easily enough. Have a look on the map. I had a ton of shooting near me. If you... I'm going to move your marker.
Oh, God, I'm just about alive.
Zombie trouble.
Yeah.
I put your orange marker onto where I think you are.
Oh, good for food and a water bottle. Yeah, if you ever find a water bottle, by the way, never just drink out of it. Yeah, keep it, but don't drink out of it. Always
Empty it first.
Always empty it first, and then it should be okay then. Yeah, that's it. Empty it and then fill it with the rail. Yes. If you can. You can actually get cars in the game, but they're really hard to get working, and you don't
Hard
seem
to find in
spawn
the first
very-
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and most of the cars aren't fixable. You kind of know you found a fixable one if you can interact with it in certain ways that you can't normally. and you'll need like for example, a car radiator, a spark plug, a battery, and then you have to put water in the radiator, otherwise your engine blows up after driving for 5 minutes. And also cars are quite glitchy, so if you do ever find one get on work, you never drive over like 40 miles an hour, or you just do some really weird stuff. We've never actually got a car on work. We did nearly.
I died.
We had one in what happened?
A random player. I went into a house and then they just followed in and shot me. FPS one. Huh?
Motorbike helmet. It does give you protection, but it narrows your field of vision, so you can't see quite as well.
Okay. I spawned a bit more north than preferably. Hopefully, I was hoping I'd spawn like Berezino, but I spawned in Svet. Sure. The Svet door squad.
A few, but you will need to eventually get a new one, and your bait will be used up. Usually, every time you catch a fish, your bait is gone. Occasionally, you can get 2 fish off like one bait, but it's rare. I think. I'm pretty sure you can, but it's so rare. I would just assume that you have to rebait your hook every time. Small word of warning, most of the players you meet in the game will just try and kill you as soon as you see you. It's quite unusual to meet people who are helpful. Yeah, you don't tend to meet many helpful people in this game, so sometimes if you've got your mic on and you can talk to people first, you can sort of negate that a little bit.
Not many of them.
No. Great. When you get to a water tap, it's better to sort of fill a bottle and go and drink it somewhere out of the way, because some people will just snipe you while you're having a drink, and you also drink a lot quicker from a bottle, like then refilling it rather than trying to drink from your hands. Hmm. They occasionally give you stuff, but it's what you don't want to do is get, one of them on their own isn't too bad, but if you get mobbed by 2 or 3 of them, they're pretty dangerous. Generally, unless you've got a reason to try and kill someone, it's generally better to avoid them. Sometimes you can run into a house, get them to follow you in, and then leave and lock them in. That's quite a good way of dealing with them. Or, like I say, you can use your gunfire to draw them to a house. Then you can either shoot them or melee them through the window. They can't be hit. But they do sometimes have food and knives on them, useful things.
By the way, do you have a bag? Dad?
Yeah. Suppressors are good because you can shoot zombies then without tons of zombies swarming you. I have a bag and a blood interaction, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll quite often find it. You'll often find you've got the wrong ammunition or the wrong kind of magazine or something like that.
I think I'm going to log off now.
It doesn't matter if it's damaged, as long as it's not ruined. If guns or magazines are damaged or badly damaged or worn, the more damaged you are, the more chance there is of them of it jamming, basically. Yeah, so if you can press X on it, or you can hold down A on it and then drag it to where you want it to.
I've logged off now. You should probably head off soon because
Yeah.
I was there waiting. Alright, I'll see you later.
Yeah, if you've got rounds in your inventory and you hold down the Y button, you'll automatically get the right rounds and load them into the gun. If you double tap Y, then you'll unload any rounds in a magazine or gun. What gun is it? P1. No, I don't think that has a suppressor. You might be able to fit one to it, but sometimes you find them in police stations. If you look on iSurvive, you can get it to show you where all the police stations are. Unless you were shooting through a window and you were trying to attract more because you wanted to try and loot them for stuff. I wouldn't, because if you're in a pinch, okay, but you're going to attract more zombies, and you're going to let any players know that there's someone there. And you're going to use up ammo, and ammo can be quite scarce. Some ammo tanks are more scarce than others. Tower. Oh, there we are. The trouble is, not in a very fit state. Yeah, I know I'll head. I'm gonna have to log off now. But is there anything else quickly want to know, or I can help you out with? Or... well, basically, there's different loot tier areas, and like the coast and all the players put under in like tier 1. And as you get further in, like it goes up to tier 3. But then the best loot you find at either military bases or helicopter crashes and things like that. You know, the best loot tends to be like military gear, like military uniforms and rifles. So if you find like a DMR, that stands for a designated marksman rifle, and if you can get a hold of one of those, that is a pretty powerful gun, and you'll do a lot more damage shooting with something like that. And you'll also find like assault backpacks and field vests, so you can increase your inventory space. And if you can get a plate carrier, that's like it's like an army. So it's a bit like a stabfest, but it's got like iron plates in it to stop bullets and things. So it gives you a massive armor, but it's quite heavy. So it wears your stamina down, and the more you carry, the more your stamina will wear down quickly. So you might get like a tactical field backpack or a mountain backpack that's got 56 slots. But if you fill it up with heavy stuff, then try and move, you'll find that fences that you could jump over before, you suddenly can't jump over, and stuff like that. So you do have to be a little bit mindful of that as well. If you look at the bottom right where you've got those icons, obviously you've got your drink, food, temperature, blood and health. The ones that you can also see, if you see in the cut one, that's if you're losing blood. If you get like one that looks like a germ or a virus, that means you've got a disease. But the only way to know what disease you've got is by looking at the symptoms. So if you're coughing or sneezing or whatever your character's doing will tell you what disease you've got and what to do about it. If you've got one that looks like a pill, it means you've taken like a multivitamin, you've disinfected a wound, or you've used some kind of health buff like that. And those are like the main ones. I think there's probably more that I can't think of. You tend to want to keep your food in the yellow. If it gets into red, definitely try and eat something. And if you're struggling for food, if you're in a town somewhere, if you find an orchard, if you kind of wander around the orchard, then hang around the town, looting and exploring for 20 minutes, then come back, it should spawn some fruit. And that will sustain you for a bit. You'll find you can eat rotten fruit and dried fruit, but the best is fresh fruit, obviously, and that will improve your thirst as well, because it's obviously got quite a lot of liquid in it. If you eat things like salty sticks or crisps or cereals, it'll give you some food, but it won't give you much in the way of liquid because it's kind of like dry food. The best food is things like chicken and fish and if you find a cow or a pig, you can kill that and slaughter it and cook that up. And that gives you a lot of protein and fat and stuff that you can that will give you a lot more nutrition. For some sort of like ideas on all the different stuff that you can do and how to do it, do you ever check out YouTube? Yeah, you could check out some of my DayZ streams where we do a lot of this kind of stuff. You know, making different things and just generally surviving together. Yeah, I'm streaming now actually. So you're also streaming, although I don't always make them into YouTube videos. Sometimes I do. If there's like interesting stuff's gone on. But the YouTube channel's Smoke Mayor's Gaming and Car Talk. So there's some quite good stuff on. There's my gamer tag. Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, excellent. I'm gonna go find a house and log off now anyway. But if you've got any questions or on how to do anything, just drop me a comment and I'll see if I can figure or send me a message. See if I can help you out. No problem at all. Nice to meet you. Okay. See you later. Good night.